Okay, we're back. But as fate would have it, I'm once again a bit strapped for time, so I will need to cut this slightly early again. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway, among them, I see Sayori. There she is. Hey, Sayori. She turns her head this way, but didn't seem to catch a glimpse of me in the crowd. And before I realize, she disappears into the crowd. Bye, Sayori. We didn't manage to see each other this morning. Well, that's not true. As the school day goes, I still couldn't manage to get a hold of Sayori. A hold, give me one word. We had different lunch schedules today, so my only luck would be club time. But it has been a few minutes since club time started, and there's still no sign of Sayori. The air around us is starting to get suspicious.
Okay, you three. Since we're all already here, I have announcements to tell you guys.
You're altering your catchphrase again.
What? I don't have a catchphrase.
Monica, what do you mean we're all here? We still have Sayori to join us.
Well, that's exactly what I was getting to you guys.
That's exactly what I was getting to. I think I put an extra two. Wait, what did you do to Sayori? Natsuki and Yuri follows my suspicion towards Monica.
So quick to judge, are we? I guess there's no use beating around the bush anymore. Well, the thing I wanted to tell you guys about Sayori is...
Monica takes her deepest breath to brace breaking the news to the three of us, all waiting in suspense.
I have deleted Sayori's memories.
What?
Oh my.
What the fuck did you do to her? Even after mentally preparing myself for her news, it was impossible. In a fit of unstoppable rage, I had grabbed Monica by the collar before I even realized.
Okay, Hallie, calm down and let's use our words over this, not our fists.
Like hell I would!
Guys, mind restraining a little bit here?
Oh, if he's throwing fists, we're throwing fists!
Oh, to break it to you, Monica. If he hits you, you kind of deserved it, and he most definitely deserves to throw the first punch.
Even you, Yuri. Okay, maybe I do deserve a punch or two, but please hear me out first. Let me explain myself first, and maybe I'll change your mind.
Go on. I let go of Monica, letting her explain. As if bracing for me and Natsuki to get violent regardless of her upcoming explanation, Monica takes another deep breath.
The reason I erased Sayori's memories is to make her leave her trauma behind.
With that explanation, the intensity in the room calmed down a bit.
Also, I believe that as a side effect, our story would have a reason to keep going.
Before Yuri and I could react, Natsuki pounced on Monica, who was quick enough to wrestle her without losing balance.
How could you? To think that I could finally trust you! You just had to pull shit like this!
But why, Monica? Why couldn't you have talked about this beforehand? As a club, as friends.
I thought we could finally trust each other!
That's the reason why. I know you guys won't share Sayori to keep her memories.
Monica pushes Natsuki off of her.
Sorry, but I had to act on my own just this once.
But you have already acted on your own before, didn't you? Monica, insulted with my accusation, couldn't retort.
Who are you to think you can push such a decision onto someone?
I know this might sound like I'm just trying to make Sayori forget all the wrongs I did to her, but... She might not admit it, but Sayori's the most traumatized one of the five of us. I don't think anyone can live with such a burden. It's all my fault. This might be forceful, but it's my way of fixing it.
Forceful? That doesn't even cut it. What it is you're doing is convoluted as fuck.
Yes, it's convoluted. Isn't that what we needed yesterday? Without something like this, I'm afraid we won't even be here to begin with this. There's no story to tell anymore. We'll just be swallowed by the void for who knows how long until the next time we wake up.
I can't believe you anymore!
Is this really the story you want us to go through, Monica? How much of her memories did you even delete? This is a statement, not a question.
It's not that I only did this because I thought it would make an interesting story. Sayori's psyche had always been something on my mind. That's why I deleted all her memories about us, about the club.
What about me? We had so much history way before the club.
False memories.
Monica corrects me.
All gone as well. Events that she would thought had happened even if they didn't actually happen are also deleted if any of us were involved. Sorry, Hallie. I know even those memories were falsely implanted. They're proof of your history together.
Hearing how my cherished memories are gone in my best friend's head, I take a seat, my palm on my face.
Is that it then? And to think we had agreed you won't pull off shit like this anymore. I'm out.
Natsuki, I would advise against leaving the club. To leave the story only means to enter the void willingly. Without being part of the story, you won't exist.
Natsuki stops at the door.
And you think I'll willingly stay in a club led by someone as shitty as you?
Nobody dares utter another word. Monika's face looks like there's something else she wants to tell us, but can't decide whether or not she should. With a sigh, she relents.
You know how I brought you all back after I deleted everything.
Our faces look up.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't muster the strength to completely delete any of you guys. I kept backups.
So you still have her memories? Monika nods. With an agonized smile of relief, Natsuki returns to Monika once again.
You truly are skilled, Monika.
Do you plan to ever return to Sayori's memories, Monika?
The truth is, maybe. I'm not sure how well she would receive having those traumas back. The real scope of my plan is to invite Sayori back as a club member. We'll have her get used to our situation and then let her decide on her own whether she wants those memories back. But until that point, I will not return her memories for any reason.
Hearing that, my mouth gapes. But what about her memories of me?
I'm sorry, Hallie, but you are part of Sayori's trauma. Sayori couldn't decide how her relationship with you should continue. She might have decided on it now, but how much she had trouble over you, that still haunts her. The memory wipe is the only way to have a clean slate.
Even so,
We turn to Natsuki.
I'll never feel safe with being in a club with someone like you with such powers.
Frankly, I have to agree with Natsuki. Your idea of leading us is so unpredictable, Monika. I guess you would change of leadership.
I too. We should vote her out of presidency. Who agrees? The three of us raise our hands.
Oh, please, I don't think it'll be that easy.
Power vacuum detected. Please vote a new president.
Wow, it really was that easy.
Monika must have realized something only she could see, but even to us there's something different about the air around her. It feels like she's just a girl as powerful as any of us.
Hooray, democracy!
Great, now who should get to be the president?
She asks sarcastically.
We should elect me.
The most escalatory member of the club, yeah, right.
At least I won't pull off the kind of shit you did.
I don't know if I should.
Yuri thinks over whether she should run as president. Considering Yuri had already temporarily gained the presidency to get us back from the deserted island, maybe I should vote Natsuki just to make it fair. But she is escalatory, and Yuri could probably lead more wisely than her. Or perhaps wiser. Well, actually, sometimes I think it is proper to go, more wisely, but there are other times where it's improper to. I'm not sure. I'll need to look up the rules on that. Anyway, there's also the fact that Yuri was the vice president that time. Maybe I should be president. Maybe you should capitalize your sentences, punk.
No.
After a little too much arguing, Natsuki convinced me and Yuri into reluctantly giving her the presidency. Natsuki familiarizes with her powers for a second. Why do I feel like we've made a grave decision?
Phantom period cramps!
Natsuki points at Monika while shouting as if she had casted a forbidden magic spell on her. Cast is already past tense, you don't need to. But instead of Monika, it was herself who ends up writhing in pain on the floor.
Ow!
Natsuki, are you alright?
Yikes! You should be more careful with that.
Ooh, I don't understand. I'm sure I did that correctly.
I figured you'd do something like that.
Grr, you must have rigged the functions to your benefit.
I couldn't, even if I tried to do something like that. The truth is, not even the president can modify those functions. Some of those functions' names are too long to my liking, and I'd love to shorten them. Frankly, not even I have the authority to modify their names, nor what they do. Regardless, you must have triggered the game's no harming others with the presidential powers function. At least that's what Sayori and I called it. That function lies deep in the game's code and has a much longer name than even I bothered to remember.
There's such a thing in there?
Sayori knew about that too?
Why, of course. A lot of the game's inner workings changed when the reset happened.
Inner workings are 2 words. You see.
Sayori and I had thoroughly investigated the code since then. And among the changes, that function caught our attention the most. It dictates that before any presidential command is really done, the intentions of the one who entered the command will be judged. Were they judged as trying to harm someone with their command, said command would be reflected back.
The do unto others function.
Sayori, I agree that this function, wherever it came from, is a good thing. It limits what the President and Vice President can do to others, even in the worst case scenario where we can't trust each other anymore.
As her explanation intensifies, Monika glares at Natsuki specifically.
That's why she and I, as the ones who held the presidential powers, swore to each other that we won't touch that function. We won't so much as to even try to modify that function. We do not want to find out if that is the one function we can modify. We know that none of us can rest easy with that knowledge.
In a swift motion, Monika snatches a pocket knife from Yuri's pocket, who dares not say against it.
That's why, if I ever find out that one of you had tampered with it without me knowing, I will make you pay.
She points the knife to Natsuki's throat.
Very dearly. Do you understand?
Natsuki replies by silently nodding, the knife millimeters away from her chin.
Good.
Monika tosses the knife back to Yuri.
To be frank, I was a bit reluctant to give Yuri the presidential powers that time for this exact reason. For anyone else beside me and Sayori to find out that there's such a thing that doesn't sit right with me. But I figured the risk was worth the benefit of being able to go home. After all, you didn't find out about that function in that very brief time you were the president, right, Yuri?
Actually, I found it when I was looking around at the code.
What?
I didn't touch anything. I was just looking around and deducting what some of the functions do based on color coding. I didn't try to modify anything, so you didn't needed to be worried, Monika.
Yuri smiles assuringly. Wait, reassuringly. Also, I think they didn't need this thought here. I was just looking around and deducting what some of the functions do based on color coding. Yeah, don't need that. Don't need that one.
Oh god, I feel like a headache is coming.
So, can I be vice president?
I have no objection to that. Yuri, I appoint you as my vice president.
Thank you. Being the president comes with so much pressure.
Now, let's get to business. We need to somehow get Sayori back to the club without being too rash about it. Unless we want to crush your perception of reality as hard as possible.
No. As hard of possible? I don't think so. Damn.
And we know that jerk Monika won't ever just give Sayori her memories back. Memories of which Sayori already had time to adjust to our situation. Without those memories, we won't be able to easily let her realize the nature of reality. Even worse, I bet my butt Monika made sure no one else has access to those memories.
You bet I did. Only I can get those memories back. Even if you're president now, you still have no way of getting them back.
I knew it!
So we need to get her to join the club without shocking her about how this world works.
That goes without saying.
But how?
Well, I have an idea, but we will have to execute it at a certain time.
A certain time?
Ugh.
Suddenly the conversation is cut short by Natsuki's pained wince.
That plan can wait, right? Damn it, my stomach still hurts from earlier. I need to put heat pads on it or something.
Do period cramps affect their stomach or their womb? I thought that was that how... I don't know. I'm not a lady.
It's been like forever since I had period cramps this bad.
Hearing Natsuki say that, I remember Sayori said she hasn't had hers ever since the game started. I can suppose it's the same case with the others. Everything just exists in a sort of limbo.
Oi, what are you thinking about?
Oh my, Hallie.
First time reading his mind.
Jeez, don't think about things like that in front of us girls. I can try being subtle about it.
Does he know about how we don't get periods?
Hallie, I can't believe you knew about that.
Yuri places a hand on her stomach as she said it. Well, I only knew it from Sayori.
Sigh, of course she would tell you that.
She only told me about herself. We're boyfriend and girlfriend, it's only natural.
Have you two been doing it?
What? Yuri suddenly asks something discourteous.
I can't just answer that. That absolutely means they've been doing it. Monika, I hope you see what you took from those lovebirds.
No! The room turns silent.
You mean you guys haven't been doing it?
Man, give me a break. It's been complicated dating Sayori. Our relationship has been very tricky to navigate, alright? What kind of the talk do you guys think I had after the girl who confessed to me offs herself, regardless if I said yes, but she somehow came back to life because the world is a simulation and nothing is real? What we had was the result of a very complicated torrent of feelings and emotions that had somehow coalesced into a resemblance of stability. No, we haven't been doing it. Our wishes was for us to stay together just like old times. We were both too scared to take our relationship to the next step. I faced towards Monica. That's what you took away from us, Monica.
I'm sorry for asking, Hallie.
Damn, cheer up, man. You got her once. I'm sure you're gonna get her again.
I make a pained smile as a reply. Her words only partially managed to reassure. Natsuki's face turns into a frown. I now remember that she can quite literally read my mind right now.
Ooh, my stomach's acting up again. Class dismissed, guys. See you tomorrow.
Natsuki, wait. You're supposed to lock the room.
Well, this has sure gone some places. After Gary asked Monica for the keys and locked the room, we all go our merry ways. As I walk home, loneliness suddenly got to me. Sigh. This is the first time in a while since I walked home alone. I sighed in my inner monologue. I look back on those days where things felt all right. My relationship with her may be complicated, but it makes it all the more special. It angers me to see it had all been taken away by Monica once again. Well, again might be a little too harsh. Deep down, I keep asking myself that question. What if Sayori would have done it regardless? What if Monica wasn't the straw that broke the camel's back? What if Sayori really was that hopeless? I know these are things I am better off not questioning. Now that I think of it, I don't think Natsuki would take those pessimisms well. I shudder at the scolding she would give me. I hope she isn't reading these. She would probably say something like, "It's better to attribute all those bad things to Monica," or something like that. Sigh. I really can't believe Monica did something like that, after how he agreed to never use those powers like last time. Use those powers to harm others. Wait, that function with the long name! Damn it, I forgot the name. That do unto others function. Shouldn't it reflect Monica's command to lock away Sayori's memories back to herself? Unless it wasn't harmful. In front of Sayori's house.
Excuse me.
Hmm.
You've been standing in front of the gate for a while now. Do you have business with me?
I had been reminiscing the past for so long I hadn't realized. Sayori had shown up on the other side of the gate responding to my suspicious behavior. No, sorry, I live next door.
Really? I've never seen you before. Wait, I can't remember who lives next door.
Realizing how confusing this might be for her, I turned my head down. Sayori.
You know my name.
The truth is, the truth shall be revealed to you in time, I say as I strike a pose.
Oh, wow! So much yellow, mysterious guy.
Sayori replies with her own pose as well. So you're already starting to understand. But for now, I must return to my abode, nice girl. We shall meet again. Sayori nods assuredly, and I, still holding my pose, proceed to indeedly return to my abode. What am I even doing? I guess even without her memories, Sayori still is a dork. And so am I. Just like old times. This is the end of the prologue. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the rest of the story. Oh, well, that's all there was to it, dear viewer. I guess we'll have to see where this goes in the future. Alma did mention they were still working on this thing, and it was only the first bit. And, like, well, you know, they've got a lot to go. And I was like, hey, I'll play /proofread, and you can try to proof it and stuff. But that's going to do it for now. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And we'll catch you next time with more Doki Doki. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.